what does it mean to you to be getting this award tonight?
The cool thing is it's for the behind-the-scenes people. And that's definitely what I do, and it's always part of what I've been attracted to. Making things, how you put it together, and that's what this is. And I've worked with quite a number of people that are being honored tonight, and so it's fabulous.
And it's for Transformers, Dark of the Moon.
Yes.
Yeah, that one got it in 3D. It's the third in the series. You're going into outer space. Did you feel pressure to make it like much bigger than the first two?
Well, it was a lot of work. Every time there were 24 new robots, and it was less time than we had on the previous film, and then we were doing 3D, which adds about 30% more work. So I think it looks really good. I don't know how we made it.
You pulled it off very well.
It was pretty much a run to the finish line.
Yeah. And made major box office records.
It did.
Like, what was it like seeing it climb up the list?
That's a thrill when people like the work that you've done. You never know in any movie. It's art and commerce thrown in together, and so you hope for the best. But it was written very well received, and one aspect that was very nice was the fact that it did so well internationally too. So it's something really caught, and I like that. That's great.
Yeah. And now things are in works for the ride for Transformers. Are you involved in that at all?
I've looked in. My associate supervisor, Jeff White, has been doing that. They've given him a chance to start spreading his wings a little bit. So he's involved in that. I've looked in. It's amazing because they're building a whole new ride for it physically, and so it's part actual ride, looking at architecture and stuff that's built inside the ride. Then you turn, you see 3D screens. So it's all got to blend perfectly with the actual physical motion of the cars. So pretty complicated, but I think it's going to be like a new step in rides.
Yeah, and is there some kind of 4D sensory effects too, or is?
I'm sorry, what?
Are there some like kind of 4D sensory effects? Are they going to do any of the squirt stuff at you, or is it mainly just really good?
You mean spraying water at you?
Yeah, is that part of it?
They throw a bunch of pies at you.
Clowns mixed in with robots.
10,000 wax lips drop from the ceiling. I don't know what they're going to do if they're doing interactive thing. I think that's pretty cool when they do that.
And is Michael Bay presenting your award to you tonight?
There's a rumor that he is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Which is great.
How do you feel about following him on stage coming up?
He'll probably say something funny, and I got to be prepared for it. There's we have a pretty good time together, so I'm really glad that he's doing this. It's an honor. It's fabulous.
And as we get started with awards season, are there going to be any films you're rooting for that you hope get honored come like Oscars time?
Effects-wise or just regular? Anything?
I'd like to hear about what other effects films.
I like other effects films.
Yeah, go ahead and start with that.
Isn't Hugo coming out shortly?
Yeah, later this month.
I'm curious about that. That's Tintin is a different type of film, so that's probably not going to be in our category. That's animation. And but actually, I'm curious about Hugo.